Welcome to Madison and Camp Randall Stadium. Always rowdy, always ready to support the Badgers. They've been getting ready for this game since the early morning. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Yard here at 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. He'll try the option play here. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Washington 7, Wisconsin 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a 1st down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A throw to the running back in the flat. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Washington. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14, Wisconsin, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Wisconsin Badgers will take over 1st and
10. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a 1st down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Hands off to the fullback. Oh. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Choosing to return the punt, and the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Washington 14, Wisconsin 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That gain sets up a third down play. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. Takes off in the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Wisconsin 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Wisconsin Badgers will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That pass is caught. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Makes a quick catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they could run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dayne, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle, but forced down. And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The short completion at the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go.
Send the back in motion. And now a carry here for the fullback. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Badgers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. And now here comes the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Washington offense retakes the field here. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. As the first down is still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT.
Wisconsin, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Brings up second down.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's long. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So second down after the incompletion. Defense showing blitz here. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He eludes the rush. The pass rush closing in. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he knocks it right through the uprights. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
38, Wisconsin, 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Wisconsin Badgers will take over. First and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Powering through. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They feed the fullback this time.
Fullback with the carry. He's brought down at 21. Brings up second down. Got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Badgers' offense is on the move now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to run it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down after that previous play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To the air, it's Moss. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 20, Past the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Here's the point after attempt.
Scores points for the defense.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Washington 45, Wisconsin 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, first and 10.
3:25.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Oh, and he fumbles. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
On the ready.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he's got it again. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Ready.
And the Badgers will look to convert here on 4th down.
Get set. Get set.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Washington 45, Wisconsin 7.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Got it.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
Ready, go.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Yep, yep.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Runs through the defender. They can't get him to the ground. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Look at him run through those tacklers. Past the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. What an electric play. He shows the speed, but they're able to run him down just short of the end zone. He's got to be disappointed.
Oh, what a job of getting into the open space and then showing the speed that he has, but he has walked down so close to getting to the goal line. I just hope they end up scoring on this drive after that run.
Second down and goal upcoming.
Here we go.
We'll try to run it with the option. Touchdown, Huskies. And this one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Wisconsin, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
At the 14, and your Wisconsin Badgers will take over first and 10.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Badgers will line up on first and 10. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Moss. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Washington. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
59, Wisconsin, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
14, and your Wisconsin Badgers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. He's got the first down and more. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made after the completion. And the Badgers come up to the line in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Moss. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
spin. Travel. Acorn.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.